New Hello, Unit 12, Workbook, Transport Workers. Exercise 1. Choose the correct word. The manager is always the first to arrive in the office. So, of course, it will be the manager is done for you. Number 2, our school is not a very old building. Of course, it is building. Okay, let's make a stress. Building. Number 3, Canada is special or especially cold in the winter. Canada is, especially cold in winter. Number 4, manual or office workers often have to wear boots and a helmet. Yes, manual, of course. What's manual? Working with your own hands. Exercise 2. Complete the sentence. We have words here: encouraged, invited, ordered, tell, warned, and the first one is done for you. Number 1. At the airport, they ordered us to show our passports. Number 2. Hatim's father, him not to swim in the dangerous river. Yes, warned him. 3. Lila's mother, her to learn how to cook. Encouraged her to learn how to cook. Number 4. Taha's uncle, his friends to have a glass of juice. So Taha's uncle invited his friends to have a glass of juice. Number 5. The guide them that it was the best museum in the city. Told them, of course. Okay. Number 3. Report these sentences using the reporting verbs from exercise 2. Okay. Number 1. Don't touch the snake. Nawal said to Ola. Nawal warned Ola not to touch the snake. Number 2. Stand up, the teacher said to the class. The teacher ordered the class to stand up. Okay, the teacher ordered the class to stand up. Number 3. Go on. You can swim across the pool, Mazen's father said to him. So Mazen's father encouraged him to swim across the pool. Number 4. The museum is next to the park, Mr. Elbaz said to Omar. Okay. Mr. Elbaz told Omar that the museum was next to the park. Okay. Number 5. Would you like to read the book? Randa said to Reem. Randa invited Reem to read the book. The next page. Okay. Match the people and the places where they might work. What can you see here? Yes, she's a young lady. What is she doing? She's baking. She's making bread, okay, or baking bread. And where do you think she is working? At a bakery. Yes, at a bakery. She is a baker. She works as a baker. Now, number 1 is done for you. Baker goes with C, which is bakery. Okay, and then we have taken it. Number 2, cleaner. Is it garage? Is it restaurant? Is it bus station? So it is school. Yes. Number 3, mechanic. Where does a mechanic work? Yes, in a garage, so it's B. Number 4, ticket inspector. Ticket inspector. Where does he work? Do you think? Yes. Where might he work? In, yes, a bus station. So it is E. Okay. Number 5, waiter. Yes, restaurant. Number 2, complete the sentences. We asked the waiter to bring us some water, to bring us some food, to bring us some any kind of food. Okay. Number 2, the ticket inspector warned us not to get on the bus without buying a ticket. He warned us. He warned us. Okay. Number 3, the mechanic advised the driver not to drive so fast. Not to drive so fast. Number 4, when we went to the bakery, the baker said that the bread was freshly baked. Freshly baked. Was freshly baked. 5, the manager told the cleaner not to collect the garbage with bare hands. Bare hands means without wearing gloves. Exercise 3, complete the conversation with the correct words. I have extremely, I have quiet, really, and very. Okay, what is this? Is it a countryside? Of course not. It's a, yes, it's a city. How do you know that it is a city? Yes, the high buildings, of course. Lots of high buildings. Now, this is Layla and Sarah. Layla, did you know that there are more than 30 cities in Europe with more than 1 million people? That is a lot of big cities. Sarah, 1 million is quite big, but it's not as big as some cities in Africa. What do you mean? Well, Cairo is big, is really big. Okay, so cross it out. It has more than 10 million people. Layla, that's true, but some cities in Asia are big, are extremely big, very, very, very big. Okay. Tokyo has more than 20 million people. Sarah, the problem with big cities is that it is difficult to travel around them. Very difficult. Okay. Very difficult to travel around them. Okay, and then let's continue. There are too many cars and not enough buses. Layla, I agree. I'd like to live in a city that is quite small. Okay, turn the page, please. Read the following, then answer the questions. Okay. Bike catchers are people who take bikes from canals in Amsterdam, a city in Europe. There are no hills in the city, so a lot of people cycle to school and to work. In fact, 30% of people in Amsterdam travel to work by bike. The city also has a lot of canals, and sometimes the bikes fall into the water. Perhaps this is because there are more bikes in the city than people. In the 1960s, there were so many bikes in the canals that they began to damage the bottom of boats. That is when the job of bike catchers began. One bike catcher told me that they take 14,000 bikes out of the canals each year. Okay, number 1 is done for you. When did the job of bike catcher start? It started in the 1960s. Okay, number 2. Why do so many people cycle to work in Amsterdam? So many people cycle to work in Amsterdam because there are no hills. Okay. Number 3, do you think that bikes are expensive in Amsterdam? Why and why not? No, they aren't. Because there are more bikes in the city than people. Number 4, what do you think the word cycle means? Okay, sorry. A, walk. B, ride a bicycle. C, travel by canal. D, drive a car. So cycle means ride a bicycle. It is B. Number 5, what does the underlined word this refer to? It refers to what? Why bikes go into the canals? Or someone who puts bikes in canals? Or nobody? Or all the people in the city? Yes, it is A. Why bikes go into the canals? Put this plan for an article into the correct order. When you are going to write an article, okay, an essay or a piece of writing, you have to follow some plan, okay? This plan should start with what? Yes, a title. What are you going to write about? Okay, a firefighter's job, for example, okay? And then, what are you going to write? Paragraph 1? No. Introduction. Yes, it's F. This is number 2. Introduction. Why the job is important. You are going to talk about the importance of the job. After the introduction, what are you going to write? Yeah, of course, paragraph 1. Where they work, the place they work in. And then, yeah, paragraph 2, what they do in the place they work in. Paragraph 3, how they help people, how their job can help people. And then, are you going to finish it? Yes, with what? The conclusion. Where is it? Yeah. Number B is 6, conclusion. How it compares to other jobs. You're going to compare this job to other ones, okay? Which is important, which is more beneficial for the people, okay? Now, write a description of an important job. Choose a job that you like or know about. Plan your writing before you begin. Include 1 or 2 reported imperatives. So you're going to write the title, my favorite job, okay, for example. You may choose another job from teaching, okay, engineering, being a doctor, okay, any other job. So here we are going to talk about teaching. Teaching is my favorite job. It's a very important job. It needs talented, well-cultured, and smart teachers. The teacher helps the students to express themselves through their experiences, and he enjoys listening to them. Okay? So thank you, and good luck.